I'm Tim Abendroth, and it's a BMW. It's a model 2002 TII, fuel injected.
Hello, my name is Leen de Bot from Leen APK, and today I'm going to install the 123 Tune Plus, so that means the Bluetooth version of the 123 Tune, into this beautiful BMW. So first I want to find the top dead center of the engine, and I want to see the mark, and I want to see how it was originally set up. So with my flashlight I flashed it on cylinder 1 to see the mark on the top dead center, and I've seen it, it is marked very nice, so that's easy. So now I'm gonna open the distributor cap, and I'm gonna see the position of the rotor. So the rotor will point to the cylinder 1, then I'm sure I will put the timing on cylinder 1 and not at cylinder 4. We have the high tension lead of cylinder 1, and I have taken off the cap and I timed the rotor to point to cylinder 1, so I'm sure that if I will change it, the rotor again will point to cylinder 1 and it will fire up. So now is a good time to read the manual, because in the manual is stated how we are going to connect the 3 wires of the ignition system. Okay, so here we have the positive wire which connects to the positive side of the coil, meaning actually it is your switch 12 volt from your key ignition. Here we have the blue wire which connects to chassis ground, because this car has negative earth. And here we have the black wire, which is the switch wire connecting to the negative side of the coil. So now we're going to connect the red wire to the positive side of the coil, the black wire to the negative side of the coil, and then I need to loosen this screw so I can put the chassis ground underneath it. Okay, so now we put the engine at top dead center. And then I'm gonna ask Tim if he will turn on the key ignition. So we have power on the ignition system, and then with the LED in the ignition system I can make a rough timing. So we already installed the 123 Tune app on the phone, and now we want to connect the app for the first time to the ignition system. So when you first start up the app and you want to connect to the ignition system, you just tap on this one and it will start searching for the connection with the Tune. Now it is connected. Normally when you connect it, the 123 Tune asks for a pin code. The factory setting of the pin code is 1234. So now we're going to enter the values of the advance curve. Because we put the timing up at top dead center, we want a dynamic setting of 8 degrees at 500. And then up to 1000 we keep it up to 8 degrees. And then at 1500 RPM we enter the advance of 15 degrees. And we continue until all the points we want are programmed into the ignition system. So here we have the options on the 123 Tune. We have the immobilizer, and we have a couple of more options such as the temperature, the car battery, and so on. Okay, now that the engine is running, here we see the electronic dashboard. Here in the right below we see the engine temperature. Here we have the voltage battery, which is quite low because it doesn't charge very well. Here we have the current flowing through the coil. Here we have the RPM of the engine. Here we have the actual retard of the ignition, and the retard is programmed from top dead center. The engine is running idle, so now it's 8 degrees. And here we have the manifold pressure sensor, which is not connected, so the pressure is 0 in the manifold. And of course here we have the RPM of the engine.
Sounds great. Sounds really good.